Don't you just love it when you wash your car and straight afterwards you're all done, it starts raining? Hello everyone, welcome back to Carl is on it. Today we're officially going to be doing our interior, so I want to refresh it, give it a nice clean leather look. Also, cars have been cleaned, this is looking absolutely nice. Would you guys reckon, do you reckon we should do a video on my brother's car? It's a 530D, it's been tuned as well, it's got around 400 plus torque. The car is crazy. And yeah, so let me know in the comments. But for now, let's get straight to this video. So let's open the door. So first of all, big shout out to Scratch Doctor. Now, if you guys have been following my channel, for those of you who are new to my channel, this roof basically looked quite tattered, really. Like it was grey and patchy in different areas, and essentially a product I used with Scratch Doctor, it pretty much was a dye, and this dye has reworked the whole car. Also, shout out to Maguire's as well. The roof has been protected with the convertible roof protector, and now water literally just beads off, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna leave I think it's something, an eye icon here, that you can go check that video out. Anyway, let's get straight to the seats. So first of all, let me show you the condition of the seat. The seats look absolutely, they look fine, to be honest. They look fine, but if you get closer, you can see that they're starting to fade and get sun bleached and angles, if you see that. And basically what I want to do is I want to make sure this car is, you know, looked after, and you know, for the next owner. And also I just like to make my things look nice and clean. In that sense, a bit OCD. And there's some areas as well. There's this area here is a bit patchy here, a little patch there, and we've got a little burn mark here as well. So somebody's been left a little burn mark in the seat. So yeah, I just want to basically refresh all those areas, including my side as well. Oh, got this biscuit from Jerry. Shout out to you, Jerry. This came all the way from Italy. It's so nice. Anyway, yeah, so I want to refresh all these areas. This side is probably a lot worse. You can see it from here. Just trying to get the glare out the camera. So yeah, we essentially just want to refresh all these sides here and make it look much more darker and black, really. Also on the armrest as well, it's a bit, you can see it from there, yeah. So we want to touch all those bits in really and make them look much more, well, back to original, back to full black again. So let's get straight to that. So first of all, product from Scratch Doctor, link in the description to where to get this. And as we open it, I've opened this already, so it might not be all in order, sort of thing. So you've got your colour mixing guide as to how to mix the colours, and depending on your seat colour, there's all the different colours you can have for your seats and that sort of thing. However it was originally. You got a 1200 grit sandpaper. This is in order to, as you put on a filler, this will help to even it out as you sand it down. You've got a lint-free cloth here, and also a this is something you can use basically to like patch up any holes and rips and tears, sort of thing. Black colour dye. And afterwards we will be able to use some gloss and also I believe some matte finish, so we can give it a satin sort of protection on the seat. So that's in order for it to sort of match this sort of shine. We don't want it too shiny or too dull, sort of thing. We want it to, you know, but there's no right or wrong answer to it really, so it's just a matter of experimenting. And we got some leather prep. So this is going to be the first thing we're going to need in order to prep all these sides here. So first of all, I'm just going to use this and dab it onto the lint-free cloth and then wipe all these areas, but I'm going to start with the back and then we'll work to the front. So let's do this. We've got two sponges here as well. So one sponge will be used with the leather colorant and another sponge will be used for the gloss and the matte finish as we mix it. We've also got some little cups here so we can mix the solution in, and then we just dab that and then just wipe over it really with leather and also the matte finish. So two separate things for that. So anyway, let me just get straight to it really. Now first off, there's always an excuse to open the roof up. So of course the area's gonna be a bit dark, so let's just open this roof up. So first we're gonna start the car up now. Copyright today. Let's just open this roof up so we can get some lighting in the car. Yeah, okay, so get some more lights. Now you can see everything much more clearer. Then we can pretty much just work on the car really now, so let's do that. So first of all, we're going to repair this little burn hole here, this scrape here, this scrape here, burn hole there, and another scrape there as well. So basically what we're going to do with that, we're going to need to use a sponge and pretty much dab this area. But first off, we're going to start with the leather prep, put it onto the cloth, and then pretty much start dabbing with the what you call it, with the leather colorant. So we'll firstly prep it, the cloth, and then afterwards use a sponge and dab with the leather colorant. So let's do that. So before I essentially used the leather prep, what I did was I used the scalpel knife and cut out as much of the burn mark as I could in order for the black leather dye to sit well. So that's what you need to do if you have a burn mark. So that's prepped. Be very careful with the leather prep because it's a very strong solution here, so it will take off pretty much the rest of your the sealant that's using the leather afterwards. So be very careful, only use it on the areas that need refurbing. Yeah, so I'm going to mix the colorant into here in these cups. Be very careful with it as well, so don't want it to go everywhere. Use it a little bit. Should be enough for now. Now I'm going to get the sponge and pretty much dab it into this area. The actual this bit here as well, and so onto this bit as well too. So in order for it to dry, what we can do is, so that's just the first coat of it, keep that aside for now, and then we'll dry it up with the hair dryer so we can apply a second coat. Now what I've done is I've just matched a bit of the dye with I've done a bit of colour mixing, so I've used a bit of white paint in order to make it a bit more lighter as it's too dark. So I'm going to dab it again to this side, so it's a bit more, just a little bit more lighter. There we go, go over it. Essentially go over the whole seat, to be fair. So what you want to do is just keep circling around it. So as I've mixed it now with a bit of white, it's pretty much gone perfect. You just blend it in all around so it doesn't look odd in one little area. Like that. See, as it's coming now, it looks so much better now. Just need to keep going round and round with it, essentially. There's a just clean the whole area. You don't have to, but whatever sort of excess, you can just go around, because at the end of the day, it's all about refreshing these seats, right? So might as well. So, if you have a look now, area already looks so much more better from before. Now it just looks so much more better than it used to. So that's all you got to do really. Just do a bit of with these leather seats, just put a little bit of white paint in there with the black, mix it together, and then it will come out perfect. So now we're going to mix the gloss and the matte finish to give it a satin finish. So add some gloss. It's going to be like a 50-50% solution. Add some gloss to that. It's about 5 milliliters of the gloss, and we add 5 milliliters of matte finish to it to give it the 50-50% ratio. Well, 1-to-1 ratio. Matte is more of a thick sort of solution. That should do it, to be fair. Next, we're going to need to mix it up. Use this to mix it up. This would essentially help protect the leather. So I'm going to do that. Place it there. And now get this sponge. So this sponge is the one to use to do that. And this one is going to be used now to essentially protect this leather. So we'll give it a try and see how it looks now. See if it's too much. We only need to dab a little bit because then it comes up. Really comes off a lot. Right, so this side is now done. We're going to have a crack on this side now. So first of all, get leather prep. We're going to just prep the whole of that area because the whole of it just needs doing. Just needs to be touched in so you can blend. One side's looking patchy, the other side's looking a bit, yeah, so we'll just prep the whole area. Wipe down. Even that as well. You can see it looking blue. Got some blue in there. Even try cleaning it. It doesn't come out. Looks like it comes out, but then it comes back again. So I'm going to have to refresh this whole area really. Yeah, you can see in the seats as well. How close you can see it. Just those little fine grains really. You've got little fine grains and you're a bit OCD like me and you just want to get it done, just use this. It really works. It's worked on this side already. It's sort of dried up as well, so it's perfect. So you might as well get a crack on this side too. Now, I'm just gonna dab our black sponge into the solution and then start doing this whole area and touching all those little patchy areas as well, and then add the satin finish onto that. Let's do this. So what I found, the best way to do this, pretty much you only need to dab a little bit. And then what you need to do is go in circular motion. So we'll start in this area here. And you just go in circular motions, really. And keep going round and round and round. So it spreads evenly everywhere. So it doesn't look, one area doesn't look too clean compared to the other side. You have to be fast as well because once it dries, it's going to look patchy if you haven't done it properly. So you want to get it as even as you can. Also, I want to do in that bit as well. So We'll do all of this, all these pieces. So the black leather seats have officially, back seats have now been all refreshed and all restored, looking absolutely amazing. Even that burn hole that looked annoying is now looking so much better now than it used to, and there was like a couple of areas that looked a bit hazy with discoloration, and they're all been cleared out. Right, next part is to do the driver's side seat. So you can see that line there, see all these marks here, it's getting worn, all these marks here, so it's getting worn all around there, around this side as well, around this side too. I'm just trying to get, right, there we go, from here. We're now going to start doing that bit as well. Right, so first of all, we're going to start with, you guys already know, the leather prep. I'm going to pop this on the floor because I don't want that anywhere spinning. Start with leather prep, and pretty much prep the whole of this seat. Prep the whole of this seat, so pop it here. Need a bit more here, so just want to do the whole of this whole seat really, because just need to refresh it really. That's what it needs, some nice new look again. That's gonna give it a nice clean, remove any dirt or anything that's on there, it's not meant to be there, and get it ready to be dyed. Right, so that's done. Now we can use this one. This is the one for the colorant. So we're gonna dab, you only need a little bit like that. And now we're going to work our way through it. So we'll just go in a circular motion. Nice circular motion, that's what you need to do. And as you go in circular motion, keep going around everywhere so it doesn't sit in one area and doesn't look odd. So that's what we're going to do, just keep going. Any very sort of dark areas, you want to work over those again. Remember, this is just the first coat, so you don't have to go heavy on it, just the first coat. So I'm going to leave this bit to dry for a bit now, and then we're going to work over it again so it will get nice and dark. So in fact, let's do this side now. So we've just done one coat on that side. Whilst we're doing this side, that side will dry, and then we can work over it again. So if you see it dark like that, you just want to work over them. Keep going in circular motion. Thing is, it's not cracked, so if I kept it like this, it will begin to start cracking. If it starts to crack, that's when you need a 1200 sandpaper to start sanding it down so it comes smooth. But right now it's still smooth, no pieces are cracked or anything. Yeah, so it's just fine. So we can still work with it. Now we're going to the bottom base here. Again, circular motions. If you've got a lot of paint like that, you just need to work it around again. This is why you only need to dab it. That's happening lots of it gets absorbed with the sponge, so just gotta keep running with it. Just run with it. Right, so this bit's dried up again, so we can go back over it again. Again, just a little dab, and go over it again. This is its second coat now. second coat you can put a bit more on there. So let's bring the seat forward a bit. Right, second coat on this side now. This side is already looking absolutely amazing, such as that side as well, and that side too. So on this piece here now, this one's going to its second coat, and then we go on third and final coat, just because of how long this is not. I don't think this has ever been done on this car. So as of right now, we're currently applying the satin finish, which is, we can just call it sealant. So doing that now, doing the whole of the seat, because the seat is pretty much going to be the most prone to wear, due to, obviously, the driver's always going to be the one driving, unless you're not going anywhere. Don't go anywhere. But yeah, this seat is going to be the most prone to wear, so that's why I'm going to apply sealant over the whole of the seat to ensure it would last. So yeah, honestly, so far so good. This product is very, very simple and very easy to use. It's not rocket science at all. I'm no professional. Again, I'll tell you again, people, I'm no professional. And it's just so easy to use, really. So I fully recommend them. Again, link in description for all the items we're using. And yeah, so we are now onto the final side, which is the passenger seat side. You can see brown from that side. This bit now has been completely restored now. It's absolutely amazing. Also, I'm going to touch up some of these bits there as well, because you can still use the same die. And then we'll do the armrest as well. So that side is perfectly fine. Joysticks are protected and everything. Now we're just going to do this side as well. You see that? It's very, very faint though. So if your seats are in similar condition to this, then you need to do something. In fact, we need to close. It's going to start raining. Damn weather. Anyway, let's close the roof up and then I'll start doing the passenger side. So we're going to start with prepping the leather prep. Get this all cleaned up. Clean everything. I'm gonna even clean this as well, so clean the seats first. Now my camera battery is about to die, so hopefully we can get as much footage as we can. Anyway, I'm just gonna pop this in. As soon as I start the first coat, then I'll record it from there. So we've started with our first coat already. Just rubbing it in everywhere. So people, the car has now officially been restored. I'm going to do some before and after shots. So for this bit here, do a before shot. And this is what it looks like now. All restored, looking so nice now. Passenger seat as well, looking absolutely amazing. All around, protected and restored back to original condition. Even the armrest as well is looking nice and new. Handbrake too, looking amazing. Those nice biscuits there, gonna get eaten later. All looking amazing. So yeah, don't you just love it when you wash your car and straight afterwards you're all done, it starts raining. Anyway people, we're now at the end of the video now. The car is now looking absolutely amazing, looking restored, refreshed. Everything's all been, well, not really everything, but so much has now been done. We're going to be refurbing those wheels next as well, so that's going to be something that we're going to do. I'm not sure which order it's going to be done in, but yeah, just letting you guys know. Also, so much more is going to be going into the car, so many more mods. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So stay tuned for that, people. So people, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more, stay on it, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.